Here's a clip being shared around the internet right now. UFO plasmoid, look at it morphing. Don't tell me this is a balloon. It's a balloon. My whole body was vibrating. Too much information. No, this is a clip which is going viral right now, which to be fair doesn't mean much these days. From 30th of December 2024, right around the New Year's period. It reminds me of one of those weird toys you had as a kid. A kaleidoscope. Where did that word come from? Happy New Year, son. Now you can make shapes. Brilliant. Thanks, Mum. Most comments I read about it talk about how stunning it looks. You can make out this X shape here, which people are suggesting looks like wings. Whenever I see anything as striking as that, I want more details, because of course it could be CGI. I couldn't find the original source. Useless. All I can find is people reposting it and saying it was taken at Manasquan Beach, New Jersey. And it's also a very short clip, and I just can't find any context at all. So yeah, it could be CGI, but again, there are legitimately strange videos coming out right now, so I don't want to dismiss it completely. This one was taken at Stonehenge. For the price they charge, I expect to see UFOs. In fact, for £50 per person, I want to shake hands with the aliens.
Two.
That young lady, and please stop screaming in my ear, is an interdimensional being coming to probe you. Relax. Again, that formation flying in pairs, it could be anything though. It's such poor footage, it's hard to see anything. This was taken at Staten Island in December 2024. The drone's acting weird, they look like some kind of fish now. I do not recommend casting out your line.
Seeing this, is it? So no lie, like I came outside to record out my window, and this is what I'm getting.
Imagine the size of that spider.
No, I never saw this before happen.
Yeah, and what is that blue one on the bottom? Like, what is that? It's not coming out the car.
So I've never seen anything like that, so I tried to find an explanation, and this is the closest thing I could find. This was taken in Holland 3 years ago, described as web plasma. So what could this strange web-like structure that you can only see through a camera be? Well, here's one idea. Well, I'm from the Netherlands, just so you know that all the videos from the Netherlands are from days with rain. Especially yesterday, there was long periods of rain. Even when it's dry after the rain, droplets will stick on the lens and are moved by the wind. True, some footages are amazing, but most of them are clearly refractions of light by water. I love having an open mind. That being said, one should also keep an open mind to the fact it could very well be something pretty normal. So maybe I don't know how elements affect cameras, but as with a lot of these clips, people don't know for certain what it is, and that's what makes it interesting. There are so many different opinions when it comes to the drones and the orbs and the UAPs, and it's all so strange, and people trying to figure it out is just really interesting to me. I want to touch on something curious. There are ancient cave paintings and old artist paintings which seem to depict flying craft and beings, a long time before flying craft were invented by us. We have this painting which people says shows an orb. This is from the 1400s. That is the name of the painting. Not a chance I can say that. I can't even say she sells seashells on the seashore. I did it. First time ever. Of course it could just be artistic expression, but there are several paintings dating hundreds of years that show weird craft in the sky, which is just a bit peculiar. We also have ancient cave paintings going back thousands of years, which also seem to depict UFOs or other beings. Either they were really bad at drawing, but they drew other things such as animals very clearly to pass the information on, or they were trying to preserve some sort of information to pass on to future generations. This one has been dated to 8000 BC in northern Italy and shows what is called the Spaceman. You can see how it looks like this person is wearing a helmet. This is from Australia, Aboriginal art, again thousands of years old, which some people argue shows alien beings. You can see the resemblance to the alien grey. Here is the top of a Mayan tomb dated to around 2000 years old, which some people suggest shows a person inside a flying craft. Artists have created a clearer visual of what this might show. Some people look at the carvings and see Pakal tilting backwards amidst what appears to be cosmic or celestial symbols. The reason I'm bringing this sort of stuff up is because I want you to look at this next clip. Those captions were added by the uploader. Mine would have been push the women and children out of the way and get to the boat first. So my first thought was maybe a light show or a drone, so it's just so ridiculously well coloured. But then when they zoom out, I mean, that is far up in the sky. And then I started thinking, which is always dangerous, that looks a bit like DNA. I mean, not exactly, but you can see there's a bit of a resemblance there. Have a watch of this.
You've seen this video and you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? And I don't know, but this reminded me of something that I find really interesting. So I'm going to take you on a weird rabbit hole. Now, these are some cave drawings that are found all over the world, and they think that they're around 4,000 years old. Some researchers are now thinking that what they were depicting was actually what's in the top left, a plasma discharge. Let's look at this. Why did these gods all over the world have the same weapon? Why are they drawing the same things?
Firstly, he looks cold. Secondly, I don't know if that theory is correct, but it's certainly interesting to consider.
Well, on the left you have a plasma discharge, and on the right you have Sumerian god Ninurta's thunderbolt. Does this look familiar? And how did all those ancient cultures know what DNA looks like, know about this double helix all over the world?
What if older civilizations than ours were seeing things in the sky, maybe the things that we're seeing now, and were trying to tell us about them? I'll leave you with this one, which at first I thought was just the sun setting, until I saw it's nighttime and smacked myself in the head.
What the f? Oh my god! What the? Dada!
Oh.
Dada!
The surface of the craft perfectly matches the description in the Immaculate Constellation document, dynamic, boiling like the surface of the sun with intense luminosity. Thank you so much for being here. See you soon.